let's get to work. Might as well 25. Oh, okay. Whoa, nice little take off there. Could have had a little more there. Astro Boy Ken. Morning. ATR sitting at 44. This is crazy. This is crazy. In and out here. Let's see if we get one. Nice. Damn it. $200. It really did give us more than that, so I'm not too upset, but I really thought we had a chance. Prices are just so big right now that... Let's see what we have here. Anything here? Nothing yet. Okay. Hey, another just shy of $200, 380. Cool. Let's see what today gives us. Kind of like a short here. Again, I just feel like price is going to blast through this level. Let's see. Yeah. You tried it here and failed. Tried here, failed. This makes sense. Short right here. Oops. Short right here, potentially. Same thing, no. Just gonna wait for this candle to settle out. I mean, this list is probably 40 points or 35 points. 60 points. That's unbelievable. That's a crazy amount of points. Yeah, we really have to size down here. I'm trading one NQ right now. That is not considered sizing down at all, like in any way. But I'm okay with that, taking the risk. But if you're trying to hold and catch a move where you go short up here and you can let price ride down, like 3 micros would be plenty. How's my volume? Let me see. Double check really quick. Morning, Roger. That sounds good enough. Sorry for the absence the past couple of days. We just haven't really worked out. Yesterday really pissed me off because I had, let me see if I'll show you. Yeah. So this account yesterday got blown. Minus like $2,000 or whatever, only $1,700. I don't remember what it was. Couldn't trade it. Then I got an email today saying that they were going to reset it and they honored some profit that I had, I guess, that I earned from the automated system. And that's cool. But it's set to liquidation only. So I still can't use it. So that's unfortunate. This is a scary candle. This thing could go either way. Yeah. So we're kind of finding a bottom through here, it looks like. Kind of just through here. So we'll see if this kind of continues. We kind of saw it here a little bit, but then we saw this. A couple peaks, and then we ran back down. So we'll see. Market taking a dump, which is nice. Red across the board. Netflix doing well. Okay. I guess if nobody has jobs, Netflix would do okay. That would make sense because nobody could buy these subscriptions. Zoom, okay. Bitcoin down 7%. Good God. Yeah, we're starting to get back into buying territory. Licking my chops. Licking my chops, especially MSTR. Let's go look at this one on the daily chart. I mean, look at this. This isn't even fun. Oh, yeah. Now back, this is like, early 2023 or 4. So we've got a long way to go on MSTR or Bitcoin. I don't know. Looks like in like the 40s makes sense. Nah, we've been there for a while. There we go. Yeah. Back in the 40s, that's probably a limit order for me, maybe even a small one at 70. It's going to be a minute. I don't know. That's tough. That's tough. 3 red days in a row is crazy. When I worked at a company and we had shares, I'll make this, hold on. One second here. Wait, I'm going to send. Days like these are tough. So I used to work at a company where they paid us in shares and they were publicly traded. And you would just watch your net worth, and mine at the time was really light. But you just watch your net worth just go down like this. You'd log into your account and you would just be worth a little less every single day. And it was tough. And so what it ended up doing was we would just all liquidate our shares the moment we got them because there was either volatility or there just wasn't much growth. And so super tricky if you're at a company where you have shares and you believe in the company long term, like definitely keep them. But if you're one of those companies that does give you shares, but at the same time, like the stock hasn't gone anywhere in a decade, it's like, man, you got to kind of consider that as just they're paying you in shares, but you got to look at it as a paycheck that you can just go ahead and get rid of. So, or go ahead and liquidate rather, and put in your bank. So really tricky there. But yeah, I remember our days getting those shares. We'd all be like, great, it's limit order sell right away. So that was great. That was great. Let's see here. What do we have here? kind of like a short through here. See if we can catch something. There it is. Small, but it's something. 55 bucks puts us up 439 on the day. We'll take that. I kind of feel like buying right here is going to be a tough one. Let's just see. I'm going to cancel that out. All right, we've been here before. Talk about this a lot. When you have price, here we'll jump into this really fast here. And then we'll go here. We'll call it 12. All right, so here's some scalping sauce for you. If you are ever looking to enter at one of these levels where you see a ton of rejections, I got one. I'll make this bigger over here. Here, of course, here, and here, like this entire range essentially. Okay, if you put a limit order through here, all right, let's just go as sell stop as an example. If price approaches and then rejects, approaches and then rejects, approaches and rejects, once you get filled at this level, price is going to crash straight through. And I'm going to sell. I should really be in a buy. I don't know why I did that. Price is going to crash straight through. All right. Here, I can show you some more examples. Here's one where we have price dancing, pops up. Dancing, pops up. And then the next time it tests, breaks and rips right through. Very similar through here. We kind of have this example, but not the best one. Here's another example where price dances, 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 cuts right through. Same thing here, dancing all the way through. These would have been fantastic, like long opportunities. Here, long, long, long. You got more and more drawdown as you did it, but it still worked out. And then eventually price just stripped and ran right down through. And so if you ever are trying to scalp and you're looking for an entry spot, like nothing wrong with that, especially if you're looking through something through here or even up here. If price continues to test and dance this level, when I get filled, I am going straight to a stop loss. Like this is not going to be a winning trade for me. If price tests 2, 3, even maybe a 4th time if you're lucky, that next time is going to be an immediate stop loss hit. So this would be a 7-point stop, so not much. We can kind of watch here, and I really don't even want to be in front of this. I'm going to close this out. Where I don't remember where I put my entry. Kind of put that line right there. If price gets up to here, I have a feeling we're going to rip straight through. So let's give it a few seconds here to see if it happens. It might not. I'll put it on here so we can be a little more sustainable. Horizontal line, 89, is that where it was? Yeah. We'll kind of just wait for that. The thickness is way too much. Okay, there we go. Let's see, maybe we're gonna hold. Maybe we're gonna hold. Nope, there it goes. There it goes. And so this is exactly what I mean, is when you get price to test quite a few times, you have to be very careful. Now, it doesn't look like a big move here at all, but from entry, my level to peak of that, because the ATR is so big, is 20 points. So that's 400 bucks per NQ contract. So that's quite sizable. Like that's a big stop loss for a scalp when you weren't presented the option or the opportunity to make that on the downside. And we're still going, by the way. So you'd have had to have a humongous stop for, at this point, very little, if any, reward. This is kind of what I mean, is when you're looking to scalp and you see multiple rejections at the same level, like you need to be prepared for the fact that price is probably going to rip and run through that. It's tested, tested, tested. That next time you're going to be the one who is offering liquidity value for the rest of the market. So just keep that in mind as a kind of a back pocket secret there. Same thing through here. Gonna have price dancing. Maybe we reject through this. Maybe we rip and run. But you really want to find spots that haven't been tested as much to find that limit order, that spot where you can go ahead and stick a scalp position right there. Okay, so using just straight up price action alone won't really do it for you. If you look at the ATR, make sure you know how much room you need to give it. And if it's an unreasonable amount, because the ATR is really high and your stop is 10 points, but the ATR is sitting at 30, okay, well, you're not playing the right game. You can't win. Right? And here we go again, same thing. Price ripping, ripping, ripping. You're not even profitable at this level. So really, really difficult on a day like today. And here, going some more. I'm at 23 so far. There it goes. Look at that. Same thing. Try to enter through here, even enter through here. It gave you nothing but a L. And so that's what I mean is the most obvious spots to scalp are the ones that you're going to get hurt the most on. If you can, try to find a place that's less obvious or enter the trade at a different time. So maybe you enter a long through here as it rejects up. That'd be fine. Enter a short later as it breaks all the way through. Hopefully you can get kind of a retracement. That'd be fine too. But just trying to go at limit at highs or lows, it ain't gonna work. It will not work. All right, funded, no, I don't want that. Anything from our system so far? Nope. Just kind of waiting around. Kind of want to go long through here. I don't. Let's try it. Small scalp here. Nope, nothing. Up almost 500 bucks though. Not bad. This is kind of what I was waiting on. I'm glad I didn't have to deal with that, but let's see. Okay, that'd be a touch right there. Okay, that'd have been a pretty good trade. Full spot. Again, every time price touches one of these levels, I'm not saying it's going to rip through every single time. It will reject at times. You just have to be aware that like you might be in front of a speeding train and you just don't know it yet. You can't tell. So certainly worth keeping an eye on. Yeah, I can't tell if my scalping was just bad over the past week and a half or the markets were bad. I think it was just the sleep. Motion capital trading, what's good? Morning motion. I'm pretty sure it was just me getting 3 and 4 hours of sleep. That was not helping because we've been money ever since. Because I am a pretty good scalper. Like I'm decent at this. But it was bad. It was bad. I almost need to apologize to y'all for even watching that shit. All right. PA counts up $2,000. Cool. Boom. Rip. Yeah, the most obvious highs and obvious lows are getting their asses smacked. Sometimes when the market is kind of in a consolidation, period, like you will get these obvious like rejections and trading is very, very easy. But when price is in discovery mode, and by discovery mode, I mean, we're just kind of, doing our own thing, we get rid of this really fast. Like you kind of just have to come to know that any high or any low is going to get broken because we have momentum to do whatever. So price obviously doesn't want to be all the way, in this case, down here. Crazy that we've run 100 points since this level, by the way. That's insane. Price is probably not trying to go down here, at least not quickly and not easily. All right, fine. So any high or any low is going to get blasted through in one of these new trending type of markets. It's just kind of the way it's working right now. And so we have to account for that. What's your bracket settings? You grabbing quick, 5 points? I don't really have bracket settings. I just go off of feel. So first check the ATR, see what size it is. It's 34 right now, 35. It's an insane size. And so I know that my trades need to be quick. I'm really going for just a few points. Sometimes it's going to be 2 to 3 points. Sometimes I'm going to get into a trade and it runs 20 points for me. Like that's just what happens. But most of my trades, I'm trying to be as accurate and as punctual as possible. So I'm not trying to be in these trades for very long. I'm trying to catch 2 to 10 points. And if it goes further, I'll just be trailing it the entire time. Sometimes I get smoked. A lot of times I win. It just is what it is. But no, I don't have a specific bracket set, not for today. But if I did, it would be based off the ATR. So like in this case, I would say, you know what? Let me go 10 points here as kind of a stop. That's a third, or I guess a fourth at this point, a fourth of the ATR. 25%, that's not terrible. It's going to get hit more than likely, so I have to be really accurate with my trades. But it would just depend on what the ATR would say if I was going to do it that way. I don't do it that way. If I was going to, that's how I would do it. So hopefully that answers that question. But no, I don't set up take profit, stop loss. What the fuck is this? I get some of the strangest DMs you ever seen. Some are disgusting, some are gross, like some are just bad, But like it's also kind of fun at the same time. Some of them are just odd, odd. I don't know how else to really explain it. I don't really want to show them because it is what it is. But yeah, strange, very strange. All right, so let's see what we have here. A rejection up here would mean something to me. But again, like we talked about, prices rejected this area 3 times. And then this is kind of the 4th. So if I were to put an entry right here, I might as well go long at this point, not short. Same thing, price down here, too much. But we could have something in here. Let's try that right there. 11-point stop, or 9-point stop, here we go. Let's see. Nope, nothing. Minus 170, we're up 3, okay. Yeah, not the spot, not through here, Let's try that one more time. Long. Torched. We're down $9. Torched. Got me. Okay. I'm going long here. One more time. Okay. Let's get some of this back. Oh, nothing. Got $65 out of that. That's dog shit. I thought we were gonna rip and run here. I really did. I thought we had a chance for price to really take off. We had 10 points. I couldn't have captured too fast. I could have captured it, but we had a chance. All right, let's see what else we have here today. All right, yep, that's kind of what I'm looking for here. Let's see. Price gets up here-ish. I'll look for a sell. If price is going to hang out down here, I'll look for a buy. Okay. I'm calling fool's gold on that. Yep. Okay, we'll take $80 on that. We're crawling our way back to profit. Gosh, of 129. I really thought this was going to run down further, and it might. Yeah, that's kind of what I was hoping I would get first, and then boom, a run. Just missed it. Just missed it. Okay. Looking for sells here now, for sure. I don't know where I want to enter just yet. New candle in a few seconds. I mean, price just ran up 120 points and then erased it immediately. Let's go sell here. See if I can kind of, I don't like chasing price like this. But let's see if we can get something going here. No, damn it. I just missed it. We're down 80 bucks. It's fine. I still think a sell is the most appropriate thing here. Let's try it again. This is going to hurt if we lose because I am too far out. I think price wants to go down. Yeah, just not much to get there. If I go sell right here, I got a feeling price is going to blast right through it. There it goes. So that would be no fun. Let's see. Going through here probably doesn't make a ton of sense. If price gets up here, I got a feeling like we would really see price. There we go. It did reject though, which is nice. Okay, I see that. I see that. Okay. Something tells me I should go short here. I just gotta wait. I think that's it. There we go. 390 puts us up 329 for today. A little lower than we were before, but it does help. Probably could have doubled it right here. Maybe not. Good spot. Waited for a pullback off the high of the candle. Again, obviously perfect entry would have been right at that 40 level, but not I was going to get that one. Algo, still no trades for today yet that I've seen. So we'll keep an eye out for that. See if we got one more trade here for today. No bot today. I don't know what that means, motion capital trading. Yes, it hadn't taken a trade yet. It's not taking a trade yet. Oh man, I like a short. Glad I didn't enter, because holy cow. I really do like, I want to go long here. I just don't know. I don't know where I would want to enter. Probably like right here. Let's see if this works out for us. Hell no, that didn't work out for us. Stack to even. Gosh. Yeah, I thought we could get price to pull back and then rock it up, but nope. We're gonna break even for today, I think. Damn, I really thought we had a chance on that one. This is kind of what I was hoping we would get. Just kind of price rolling back up. I just didn't give enough space, I guess, because I was right. Shit. All right. So I clearly see price rejected here, and then we're rejecting here again. We'll try that. And I'll try a long down here too. Let's see what happens. I'm going to move this up just a tad. Obviously you as well. I don't want to wait till down here. I have a feeling that we're going to maybe we get filled here. If we don't, then I have to cancel this. If this pops back up, I have to cancel this order. Okay, that's doable for me. Okay, $53. Looks like a sell is probably the right place to be here. Or not. I don't really know what to do. I think of this price action here. If we single candle get this fill, I'll like it. If it takes 2 candles, this would not be a good trade, I don't think. I think we're going to get price to pop through here. I think we're done for the moment down here. I think we're done down here too. I just don't know if price is going to stay up here or not. We will see. Algo, no trades yet. Okay. Cancel. I don't remember exactly where my entry was, but it was somewhere. I think it was right here. One of these two. Let's see if I'd have been right. I don't remember where it was specifically. I would have been right in theory, but I would have missed it by 4 points, I think. So this level is strong. The thing about trying to scalp and find limit orders to go, long or short at, especially on a day like today, is price isn't going to always exactly get to that level, whatever it is. So it could be 40 or 42 or 41. Like it's not always going to be perfect. And so you kind of have to jump in a little early. So here's that sell I had before. I didn't like it. Or I guess I wouldn't have held on to it, of course, but blasted right through. So I had an entry right here, and you can see price just gone on us. So maybe price is not done testing these lows. Let's find out. Again, a super obvious trade that I think would get blown out of the water is a long right here at 70. I just think price is going to blast right through this level as well. No fill yet. I would certainly take whatever profit this would be on a scalp. Okay, touch, we'd be entered. Let's find out. Okay, price is holding price is holding pretty good. So actually a little better than I expected. I'm not ready to go long yet. I'm not a believer in this yet. Of course, I could be absolutely wrong. And maybe I was. Nice. This is a good move. 14, 15, 17, 20 points. That's a great move. That would have been a pretty good trade, actually. I messed that one up. I could have had it too. Nice. I'm going sell. I don't see that continuing. Okay. 325. That puts us at 375. That'll be good enough for today. That's all we got. We back and forth around $500 to $300. So we've reached 300 from zero 3 different times. So we should learn our lesson and just cut it out for the day. Would love to have more, but that's just not in the cards for us right now. So solid day of scalping. No bot trades yet. So we'll keep that on the back burner. That's going to trade all day. So I'm sure we will get 2 to 4 more trades from that. Then we'll rock and roll. But anyway, I will see you guys. What's tomorrow? Friday? I should be able tomorrow. It's Friday. I've been watching your vids for a long time. Your vids help me make strat with 80% win. Nice. That is great to hear. New 10E D3F. It's good to hear, my friend. I really appreciate that. I'm going to for it all. Anyway, I will see you guys tomorrow. If you have any questions for me, certainly reach out. Shoot me a message, Discord or Instagram. Probably works the best. Discord can be a lot of scams on Discord. So I try to keep it cleaned up. But these guys they're crafty, you know. I'll do a little sweep later today as well. Let's do this. Try to find Evan here. How many Evans are there in the group today? Let's see. Just one. Just me. All right. So for the time being, it's just me. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll keep it going. Have a great rest of your day.